different ways through which we handle data like this. As you can see, that's a data set like this one. So messy, very, very messy data. And there are most instances we get data like this. So I'm going to show you different tricks as to how you can handle data of this nature. So that we are going to change it from this. We're going to clean it or transform it from this particular state up to a state that is going to look like this. Yeah. So I got the data from what is a friend from Nigeria. As you can see, the data is from Nigeria. It was simulated. So I'm just going to highlight everything. And first of all, go to my search bar, come to go to special, come and click on the blanks, click OK. All the blanks have been identified, and I'm saying no fill. So everything will disappear. That's one thing. Now, so to be able to show you the many ways of handling data like this and cleaning it and making sure we adjust all these rules very easily. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to press Control key down, Shift key down, then this. So I'm just going to drag it and repeat it. I'm going to drag the number 4 too. So I'll press my Control key down and then that order. So I have an empty sheet here, but I also want that sheet to be at the last part. So I'm going to drag it up to the last part. So but I don't want to copy it. So I just want to drag it to the last part. Yeah, so it's going to be there. So if you want to repeat, you press your Control key down, but if you want to shift it, you just click on it, hold and drag it. So now let's start with the first one. If you have data like this and you want to quickly adjust it, there is one that doesn't work. If you highlight the whole thing and you use alternate HOI and alternate HOA, you may not be able to get it well. Let's try it and see. So I'm going to press my alternate key down and say HOI and then HOA. You see that we are still not having it in a much more perfect way, but it helps anyway. So that's one of the ways through which we align this. But you can see that the top part is not properly aligned. You can see it's not properly aligned because the issue with alternate HOA is that it deals with the rows and columns that are wider. It will fit it, but it doesn't usually expand the ones that are smaller. And that's some of the shortfalls with alternate HOI and then HOA. Now, let's move to the next part. I'll show you how you could handle it. There's the same data here, and this one is very effective. So I'm going to simply highlight the whole thing like this in the first place. Now go to your Home tab and then go to Format Cells. So you see Format, click on that, and then you will see something column width. Click on that. It's going to ask you the column width. So make sure you expand all the columns in the first place. So I'm going to give it 15. So just type 15 inside and click OK. So it's going to expand all the columns. All right. And now whilst it is still expanded, now you can now use your alternate HOI and then HOA. And you see that this one, it adjusts everything properly. Both the headers and then the rows, you won't find anything. You see that it's a little bit different from the previous one where the headers were not properly aligned. For this one, you see that everything is properly aligned. Now, another way to be able to do this, if you are a pro, is this. So this is the same data which is here, but I just created a new sheet which is here, and this particular sheet, there's nothing in it. So I'm going to copy this data from here and then come and paste it in the new sheet. But when I paste it, I'm going to already automate the new sheet so that when whatever data comes, it will automatically fit it properly. And to do it, you right click on the new sheet, which is my sheet 9, then go to view code. So you are going to have this your what is it, Visual Basics for application environment. And then you are going to see this game right here. Click on the drop down and you can see worksheet over there. Click on that. It will automatically create a sub procedure. So type inside where the cursor is blinking. You have cells, dots. You call it entire column to fit. You see auto fit is also there, and that's all. When you type that, we are saying that sheet 9 should always auto fit. So we click everything here. So now I'm going to come to this point, just highlight everything, Control A, copy the whole thing. You can see it is copied. Come to the sheet I have already given the automation. Come to this particular place and paste it. So you notice that it will simply just align properly. Everything will align. You won't find any small issue. It will align properly. And then if I decide to highlight this, click here, you see that it will still align. If you increase any of the font sizes, and then, okay, let's say if I highlight the whole thing, then I raise it to, let's say 12, then obviously you see that when I click, enter, everything simply align again. You won't find anything spilling over because the sheet has been automated in such a way that all rows and columns are supposed to fit properly. So it will always fit. That's one of the ways through which we can actually, clean this kind of messy data. I've had that in the past, and by that time, I didn't know what I know now, and it took me like almost a week trying to just, work on this thing. Another thing I notice here is that you can see in some columns, you can see uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and all of that. And it is like that throughout the entire data set. So one of the ways to be able to handle that is to simply use the proper function to transform it. And then we see that our first cell here is A1, and then the last cell will be, I think the last cell is actually, what is it? The last cell will be T, then we come here, that will be T51. So go to this side, then create a new, so okay, and then equal to, use the proper function. I don't know. Yeah, use a tab key. And then, so that is going to make sure that all these uppercase and lowercase that are mixed up and down in all the columns, it will realign everything at once. So now check and see what is going to happen. So I'm going to use the proper function. And then I have already seen the range. We are talking about A1 all the way to T51. So you see that it highlights everything. And I want to change everything to proper, and then tap enter. That's all. So now come to this side and see the data has also been cleaned properly. And then this is what we have here. Very simple. And so if you click here, you notice that you don't have all these uppercase and lower cases now mixed together. Everything is in order. Everything starts with uppercase, and then the rest are small cases in all of that. And in data, that kind of uniformity is very important. And this is the easiest way you can easily do it. So you go to this side and you see your data is now in order, which is different from the previous one that we had here. So you could see upper cases, lower cases here, uppercase, lowercase. No, it's going to have, you are going to have some kind of serious challenges when you have data like that. So this one is now your properly clean data that you can now use it for whatever that you want. And at the same time, I think that's basically what I wanted to show you, and then how to be able to clean data properly. Now, when it comes to this find and replace, and then removing inconsistencies, I will do a different one and then show you how that is also being done. Thank you. See you in another video. Bye-bye.